The Hoot, Toot, and Whistle is a 2-mile-long rail trail in Wilmington, Vermont. This trail begins right in downtown Wilmington and has a large parking area right off of Route 9. If you want, before hiking the trail, there's a lot of little shops and eateries along Route 9 here. That little girl loves it. Just down from the parking area, across a little pedestrian bridge which crosses Deerfield River, that is. On the other side of the bridge is a kiosk with trail information. So the Hoot, Toot, and Whistle Trail is a 2-mile-long trail, which is part of the Wilmington Trail System, which then connects to the Valley Trail System, which connects Wilmington and Dover, Vermont, with a whole series of trails. Shortly after the bridge, you'll see the second parking area next to the Mover Transportation Center at 45 Mill Street. At the parking lot, the trail splits. One way heads across next to the Mover Center, past some informational signs, and into the woods, where again, you have several options to hike. The other way heads up an old road, connects with the paved road, and cuts into the woods, where the old Y of the railroad used to be. And where this trail actually begins is the old Y intersection, so the trains would pull in behind us to the depot there. And then up here, you can see it's an old rail bed built up. They would back up and around here, and then we're going to hook in up above to another section where they'd go back down and then drive back into the station. 0.2 of a mile after the Y, you'll connect with the trails which lead up from the woods. We've now connected with the junction of our many different trails. That's where we came from. That's where we're going. And these two are the alternate trails you could take. The trail continues, crosses a boardwalk, and becomes a little more grown up as it wanders close to the Deerfield River. If you keep your eyes open, you'll keep spotting old telegraph poles. Some of them are still complete, like the one up here in front of us, and some of them have been cut off and utilized as bridges that they've been building. So Aries and I have arrived at a spot where the trail veers off pretty significantly from where the old line once was. You can see Aries there, showing us that these arrows are pointing us around a corner and down towards the Deerfield. And right behind us here, you can see the flat area where the line used to run. As the trail continues through the woods, you'll cross bridges, rocks, and streams, and before long, you're back at the rail bed. What are you showing us? What do you show? Oh my goodness! It's the old rail bed again! What do you know about that? Back on the original rail bed. From here, the trail continues along and near the original bed. It's kind of funny, like right in here, the leaves are all pretty green, but looking right across the river, they're all like bright orange and red. So I don't know if there's something on the far side of the river that we don't have over here. You know, that whole 1/8 of a mile away. Ha! 1¼ miles beyond the Y, you'll round a bend and see a body of water on your right. This is the Harriman Reservoir. The trail continues along the reservoir and offers some great views. Oh! Look at this. Old rail spike. Always finding these things. This is great. Ah, yeah. However, I already have numerous spikes from this trail and other memorabilia, so I'm going to leave this one here and hope that somebody else who's interested in the history will find it. And that it doesn't just get thrown into the reservoir. Don't throw this into the reservoir! Continuing along, the trail travels another 1/4 mile from the bend before you spot some picnic tables. This is the end of the trail at the boat launch along Fairview Avenue. Here, you'll also find another parking area. So if you're looking for a nice little medium-sized walk, I'd say the Hoot, Toot, and Whistle is a great trail to look into. What is this? You're funny. Hi! That little girl is ready for a picnic.